So simply to start, we will take a medium to large mixing bowl, and into that we will add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And these just have to be rough estimates. Now, my grandfather would use a spoon heaping, which for years we tried to figure out what that was until I eventually decided to measure just the flour. Okay, so we get our flour in. Now we are going to add in a teaspoon of baking powder. And we're going to add in 4 to 3 eggs. Now I go for 4, you can go for 3. For the batter that we're using, if you're going to make a smaller one, usually it's about a cup and a half of flour and then 2/3 cup milk, depending on the size of the batter. It's just that, but you want to stick to 2 eggs if you're making a smaller one. Today's a big one. Right on something hard, and goes the egg. Now, I like to say this every video. Don't smash the egg on the edge. Always do it on a flat surface. When you do on the side, the shell goes into the egg yolk and will cause bacteria and other stuff to get in. So just flat surface, and in it goes. And remember to keep a nice, clean working surface. Along with this, we will add in roughly, so this is where probably a lot of things would differ on if you want to add the vanilla extract and how much you actually want to add in. For me, I'll add anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon. Today, we're just going to do 1 teaspoon to go in. Doesn't have to be exact. If you just want to eyeball it, you can always do that. Now, we have all this in. We're going to add in, let's just say about a little pinch of salt. You want to add in the milk a little bit at a time. So we're just going to add in a little bit of whole milk. This is 2 cups whole milk. I'm just going to add in a little bit. Balloon whisk. And we just want to get this started. Just get this started. If you add in too much, you could go outside the bowl. So we're just going to add in a little bit and get it going. Add in a little bit more. And get this going. Now, the difference between a crepe batter and a pancake batter is the thickness. A crepe batter should be pretty thin with no lumps. So I add in the rest of my milk and get this going. Scrape the sides of your bowl. And then, I don't know if the camera will see, but as I pick it up, it should just run right off. If it's ever too thick and you want to thin it, and say this was the rest of the milk you had, you can always use water to thin it out. You want it to be runny. You don't want it to be thick. So this is about done. I may add just a smidgen more of my milk, just make it a tad bit thinner to my own preference. But the batter is done. And our pan, okay, our pan is hot and heated up. I added in just a little dash of Crisco. Now, if you're at home, you're going to want to use a tablespoon or 2 of butter. If I'm making a cake, I will use butter, but my grandfather grew up with Crisco, using it as Crisco, so that's what I end up doing. A measuring cup, we're going to use the 1/4 cup one. That way, so we have a more even amount of batter that goes into each. You can spread them around now with this. This is a crepe spreader thingy. I don't do it. I don't 100% like it. I like to do it the way that I grew up doing it and the way that I grew up seeing it done. So let's just take a little bit, holding the pan, hold it at a slight angle, and we'll pour in our batter. And we will just spread it out. Now if you have holes, I just fill them up. And just like that, we'll let that cook. If you really want everything the hole filled, you can easily fill it. Now we'll let this go for roughly 2 to 3 minutes, depending. You'll see it start to firm up. And then what we'll do is we'll just flip it around to the other side. I am using a crepe spatula. I absolutely love this. But if you have a regular spatula at home, that will work just as well too. That's all there really is to making a crepe. Quick, simple, and easy video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this will be our base video for the 50 type of crepes video that I will be making soon in the near future. I will also be making a crepe cake, so stay out for that one. And until then, I hope you enjoy something simple, easy, and tasty. See you next time.